leg as Jackson Bird gets us underway to the right-handed Travis Dean. Some nice carry through. Here's Siddle and runs off the bat for the first time in the match, and Harris, who might find his way to the rope there of the game for Jackson Bird, and Harris beautifully clips that ball just behind square leg for a boundary.
That one knocked down the ground. Nicely punched there by Marcus Harris. Be interesting to see this outfield. It won't quite reach the rope unless it continues to go through, but eventually it settles and almost stops his best. Slashed away, and that's through between third slip and gully and will break away for a boundary.
Off the edge and just short of third slip. Now,
I think that's a chance.
And Dean rubs salt into the wounds with a
Webster comes in again, full of a length. Harris drives that through the covers beautifully.
The left-handed Harris. That's a good shot of the front foot, maybe the best of the day. That's a genuine cover drive. It's the long boundary. Singer. Harris again, this time through mid-off, straighter. Another good shot. He's in very good form, isn't he? And that will roll up the hill across the boundary. As we have Bird round the wicket, and Harris drives again and drives well. That's excellent timing. And look at that one go across the outfield. Wow. Bird's answer here. And Harris getting this one through mid-on for more runs. A bit of a headache for Jordan Silk at the moment. There's a couple and they'll get back for an easy 3. So 7 runs off the first 2 balls of this over. Siddle to, this is your work, Ben, as that hits Harris on the back foot. A big shout and he's gone. And that's the wicket Tasmania wanted. Peter Siddle from the boon stand end, and that's got past the edge of Dean's bat, and that's a wicket. Another one down. Post-lunch to Peter Handscomb, and that's a very good drive straight down the ground on the onside of the stumps for a couple. It's not going to reach the rope. It's a little bit of a journey up the hill.
Handscomb drives that one down the ground to perfection. The outfield will hold the ball up. Will it reach the rope? That's going to be the question. It was a flawless shot. Does it reach it? Yes, it does. Shorter delivery, but well negotiated by Peter Handscomb. Slashes that one through the covers, and that will reach the rope. Yeah. Expert shot.
News on.
Handscomb on the back foot. Gets it past Freeman at mid-off, and that might go for 4. That's well timed. He is in good touch. Handscomb, there's the boundary. 9 balls later. And he drives this time through mid-off. That's a very good looking shot. Nicely timed up the hill. That will go to the rope for 4. Everything was right. And there's runs off the bat of Chandrasinghe. Tasmania getting a little bit frustrated here. That'll be 4 more. That flies down the hill.
That one a bit more flight edge, and that may have been a drop chance. Nicely played there from Chandrasinghe. Straight through point, pierced it through the gap to perfection and a boundary. Pulled away there by Handscomb with consummate ease. Whacks that one through mid-wicket for 4. That one a fuller delivery. Punched down the ground by Chandrasinghe with conviction. It's a long chase. It's a long boundary as well. It'll be picked up just inside the line as it stops dead, but he picked. Bird short delivery, but Handscomb is onto it like a flash. Pulls that one away superbly, and it will reach the rope for 4. Full delivery, getting to the pitch of the ball, Chandrasinghe, and that's expertly timed. Picks the gap well.
And Chandrasinghe, that's a good-looking drive off the front foot. Oh, a handsome shot. Will it go to the rope? I don't think it's going to get there. It's a long chase out to the deep cover boundary. Through the offside just behind point, and that'll be another boundary to Victoria. Chandrasinghe really...
How draining it can be.
Siddle to Handscomb, shorter ball, and he pulls that very, very nicely in front of square leg. That will go to the rope.
Comes in over the wicket, sweep shot from Handscomb, superb. Backward a square leg. That one flicked, and I think that's just short. Either way, it's gone through the field and penetrated through for a boundary. So a couple of risky. And there it is, as they scamper through for a single.
Well done, young man.
Remember the name, Ashley Chandrasinghe. A maiden half-century on debut at first-class level for Victoria. He'll remember that one for a long time to come.
It's the case. Siddle to Handscomb. There's probably people better qualified. Look at that for a shot off the back foot. That's one of the best shots of the day. Off the back foot, he's forced that through the covers for 4. Makes it a bit harder. And there's Chandrasinghe driving and driving very well through mid-on. There's that left elbow again. It's pretty dark. That red kookaburra is a little bit hard to pick out in the distance. But they've got through for 3 runs. It's another good-looking shot from the X. Siddle to Chandrasinghe off the edge. Is that through the gap, through the cordon?
Yep.
That was in the air. Is that a missed opportunity, I wonder?
Gone. Peter Handscomb dismissed for 95. He was on the cusp of a century. He almost outlasted the day, but he couldn't quite. And that's a big wicket for the Tasmanians on the end of day 1. Gone. Meredith strikes again. His 2nd wicket. And the night watchman is on his way back to the pavilion. Perry. Lovely drive there from Scott Boland, penetrating through the infield, and that should race away to the boundary for 4. Lovely shot from the big man. Just eases the tension a little bit, and he's off the mark with a boundary. And 96 overs gone. That ends the day's play. Day 1 completed here at Blunston Arena. And an intriguing day of cricket at that. 4 for 216, the Victorians. You see on replay that ball just reaching the boundary rope. Lovely shot from Scott Boland. Off the mark with a 4. So the day concludes here at Blunston Arena. Scott